Hey gamers, it's Funke. I was just dusting off my PS4 and I realized I had the demo for Indivisible, or the prototype, whatever. It's a game created by Lab Zero Games, same guys who did Skullgirls, if you're familiar with that, and the art style is so similar. It's really like cartoony and beautiful. It's pretty cool. It's an action RPG that follows the story of a young girl named Ajna and her quest like figuring out the origin of her weird ass powers. Throughout the journey she recruits different heroes, I guess, and they all have really unique powers. Like there's an archer, there's a guy who uses like wind slashes things, and then there's this really weird like tiger mage. Yeah, I'll show it in the video, but it is really cool. The art style is also like amazing. It's based on Skullgirls, as I said earlier, but it really just looks so beautiful in this open-ish world environment. Like taking this art style out of a fighting game is a good choice. And they also use this weird like depth of field thing. I don't know if you notice it when I'm attacking the enemy, but it adds a dynamic visual element to the game. Lab Zero Games said they were inspired by games like Valkyrie Profile and Super Metroid, and you can actually really see that in the game. It's kind of like Metroid in the way the environment is and how you explore it. It doesn't have that eerie vibe you get when you're exploring the caves as like Samus or something, but the quirky character design really makes it like Skullgirls in a cave, and it's pretty cool. As for the combat system, it is reminiscent of Valkyrie Profile, but it made me feel a lot more like I was playing Pokemon in the anime. There's no set turns or anything. You're just really going when you get the chance, and you build up a cooldown meter, and you use the same button to block. So kind of like how, I don't know, they would just attack whenever and there wasn't really a set of rules, and it's a pretty cool combat system. It does get a bit boring later on when you're just waiting and waiting and fighting, but it's interesting. It's a really unconventional fighting style, and they throw you right into it at the start of the game, so you don't really have much time to adapt to it. So it took me a while to get used to all those controls. I mean, when I'm using the axe to climb up things, it took me a while to, I don't know, get up there. It's hard. It's some awkward controls. Onto the combat though, you don't really need to think about what you're doing. I was just smashing controls left and right. It didn't really matter. You can alter what attacks you use by using the control stick and pressing the character's action button, but that doesn't really matter, as I said. The first 4 characters you get, at least in this prototype, they all basically do the same kind of attacks. There's one that knocks them up, one that does a flurry of attacks, and one that just does one attack. The only character that really has a different move is the Lion Girl's magic, because each character has a special move you can use once you build up some bar in the top left corner, which you can use by blocking or landing long combos. Yeah, her move is a heal, which is really useful at the last boss. That's basically the only special move I used. The rest I could just spam attacks and it would really do the same job. Indivisible shows a lot of potential. Lab Zero said that it's going to be coming out for 2018, they're aiming for. But yeah, I mean, it has a really noteworthy combat structure. The art is spectacular, and the music is like, it really gets you in the mood to kick some RPG butt. If you'd like to find out more about Indivisible, I've put some links in the description below, and if you want more of these preview type videos on any video game, I guess, just hit that like and subscribe. Later, gamers.